we're here with Los Hermanos 1978 Tequila! Hey! And we are drinking rosé, but we're not just drinking any rosé, we're drinking Côte de Femme, and we got a wonderful dispenser, so let's start pouring some up while we're getting people in the live. So while y'all are joining the live, we're gonna start toasting it up with some amazing rosé out of a dispenser with our awesome guest for today. And thanks for having us here in Baltimore.
Thanks for coming today. Thank you guys.
Yay! So yes, come on, get you some rosé.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes. We're gonna do a quick toast, and then we're gonna hop into it because Bartender Ben, I know you got some questions, comments, concerns, all of the things.
I'm ready.
There's something in my cup, so we're gonna use a different cup. Didn't see that. That's what lights are for, but don't worry, we'll be all right. So you guys, we are here with Los Hermanos 1978 Tequila in Baltimore, and I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm William Henson. I'm the older brother. It's 1978. I'm the co-owner and vice president of Los Hermanos. So I'm glad Renee brought us here. So that's my brother.
Donta, other hand from Los Hermanos.
And they're from Baltimore, so Bartender Ben, I'm gonna turn to you today. We're gonna let him lead this conversation today.
Wow. Spotlight.
Okay.
Well, where do we start? Let's do our toast.
Yes, let's do a quick toast. To new friends, to do tequila, because usually we do rosé. Okay, so wait. Before we get into it, Côte de Femme. So, Côte de Femme out of Alabama. Shout out to Kristen and Andy. One of the most amazing. It's look at the bottle.
Good job.
Yeah.
And this rosé is 14.25%.
Yes.
It's pretty damn strong.
It's a pretty strong. I was about to say tequila. And I've not had tequila yet, so.
Good rosé.
It's a great rosé. So, yes.
But speaking of, we have 2 bottles on the table.
Yes.
Los Hermanos. Can you talk to us? What do you have?
Well, we have Los Hermanos Tequila. This is our Blanco, and we created our Repo. We partnered with one of the most award-winning distilleries in Mexico. It's called Casa Maestri, down in the Jalisco Valley. And we went down there and did the process from the ground up to learn it. We was out there in the agave fields. We went to Herradura, Jose Carrero, the big ones, and then we went to the smaller ones, the family-owned ones. And my brother picked us to work with those guys, and the way they make it is incredible. If you mention all the top brands that everyone used to down there, they say that's garbage. That's trash. That's not good tequila. This is real tequila. And we said, well, if you're in the heart of Mexico, you're saying this is how real tequila made, please make ours like that so we can take that taste back to Baltimore. And sitting and tasting it, I would put that up there with a lot of tequila. It's an incredible brand. People are going to be really surprised by the taste profile. I love it.
So I know a lot of our viewers, they're wine drinkers and wine aficionados. They make the sip of shot of tequila, celebratory shot, right?
Right.
So what is the difference? All right, we know Blanco, I know a little bit of Spanish. Blanco is white, so we got clear tequila. I know there's a gold tequila, right? Type of color. I know that, this more so tequila education. Right. So now we have a reposado, right? Anejo. So can you tell the viewers, what's the difference between a reposado, a anejo, a blanco, a gold?
Okay. You want to take that, Ted?
Sure. So to start from the beginning, so when you see the gold, that's 2 different classes of tequila. But they have mixto, which comes in silver or gold. And mixto means that it's mixed, so it's only 51% agave. The other 49% is grain alcohol.
And what was the word you used again?
Mixto, M-I-X-T-O.
Mixto.
Not like my toe is mixed. Mixed toe. Okay, got it.
Right, and that's when you mix with the blanco with the gold.
That's when they mix the tequila with grain alcohol. So if you think about when people are initially used to Jose Cuervo, used to seeing the big gold bottle and the silver bottle, that's why people need limes and salt and all that because it's harsh, because they mixing it with grain alcohol.
Another question I asked about the lime and salt.
Sure.
We were talking about on the ride up. I'll definitely ask you about that.
Right.
So okay, so we got the silver, we had the gold, we have the
Reposado,
right?
okay.
So now we with the reposado, right? So what's the difference between that and like
Now,
just a normal?
when you get into these are 100% agave tequilas. So you have the Blanco, which means it's distilled and it's rested to at the max 3 months. So you can distill it, you can bottle it up right away. Some distilleries age it for a little longer. The reposado is Spanish for resting. And so they rest the tequila in the barrels for 6 to 8 months. And that's what gives it the gold color and it gives it the extra flavor. Anejo is Spanish for a year. So that means it's aged for a year.
That's why darker.
And that's what's
the longer
darker.
it rests in those wine barrels, whiskey barrels,
Right.
the longer the taste. Better taste.
So all of the different profiles is just about how long it's been aged.
Okay, so now y'all know. So you went something. So the older it is, the smoother, the stronger the tequila is.
It's kind of a richer taste.
Yeah.
Like the longer it's just kind of stronger and a richer taste. You know,
Right.
Blanco's clear, smooth, real subtle. Repo like, oh, little whiskey bourbon for tequila type taste. Anejo is like, wow, like it's real robust. So,
Okay.
but I think people will be surprised with the brand.
And
You guys are gonna find out.
we definitely will find out. And I heard you guys are coming out with a Nego pretty soon, right?
Yeah, next year, because the people we talk to, our mentors and everything, when they tasted, it surprised us. They was like, you don't think anything like, we can work with it, maybe it's okay. Everyone was like, oh, that's good. That's pretty good. and you know, one of our main guys tasted Reposado. He's like, that's my favorite. When you guys will come to Nego, he like we need to get it going from the Nego to the Mezcal. So for a complete line of everyone I know, at least once we get to Nego, we had those three that they're the main profiles, and we'll work on the Mezcal. But I'm a Nego drinker too, and we're going to add that to our line. You know, we have a good distillery, we have a good company working with us. So there's no one I know in Baltimore, black owned, minority owned with tequila. We're the first one, the only one that I already know about, and the love we're getting on that alone has been mind-blowing. So I can't wait to get that taste of authentic Mexico taste of tequila to here. And when you get to the lines and all that, I'll let you tell you why we don't have to do that with that tequila.
Yeah, and because I know with me, I'm like, and the American tequilas out there, you know, poisoned by, I had to, triage it with the line.
Right.
Triage it.
You know,
Right.
Figure out what was going on with it. Let's start.
Right.
So, with you guys' tequila, I heard a whole different process. I mean, I need training wheels and all that stuff. So, let us know. Because a lot that tequila, they don't.
Sure. So the reason that people use lime and salt was, as I mentioned earlier, because people initially have experienced with mixed tequila, which was harsh. So you use the lime and the salt to try to cover the taste, try to get that burn and that bite.
Right.
But when you actually have a good tequila, you have a sip of tequila. It's tequila that's so smooth that you don't need that. Now that's not to say that you can't add that thing if you like those, because it's a taster's choice. But if you don't need it,
Right.
yeah, it's that smooth and the flavor is that good. Right.
You don't want to do
It's the kind of tequila, if you crack it open and it won't just be you and your homeboys, and she'll come like, I don't want that, what else y'all drink? You can be like, no, pour her a glass
Wait a
serious, and
minute,
she'll be
wait a
like, well,
minute.
not to say that, not you personally, not you personally, but a lot of women be like, that's tequila, and
No,
you got
no.
that mind state. And you can pour right out the bottle, and everyone will be like, oh, that's pretty good. That's smooth. Like, you don't need a lime. And we're planning a drink list with the Blanco for the party for a couple of mixed drink cocktails for people who want to mix and have a nice drink and still get that tequila taste. So we're going to hit it from all avenues.
Nice. Okay, well, I gotta hop in here because I see tequila on the table that's hot in my cup. So, yes, I did all that. I did all the clapping because I love tequila. Like, I am a tequila lover. So, let's get into the tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila, let's do it. So, which one are we gonna do first?
Start with the Blanco.
Oh my God.
I should have got some water.
podcast, and we are doing Rose Hour. So bartender, like as a bartender, like the standing bartender, right? Can we do that? Like use rose as water? This is my Lord.
Tequila is water. It looks kind of like water. Like, look, it's not water.
Right, we can use the tequila as water.
Right, so I think we
Oh Lord, Jesus. Okay, you gotta walk me through this because this is like where you. Oh wait, am I supposed to touch the?
Right.
Well, when they charge from Mexico, no.
Right.
The heat of your body changes the profile before you taste it. So you start here.
Yeah.
Everyone take a smell of agave. Doesn't smell like a straight alcohol burn. You really smell it's fruitful. Agave.
Yeah.
You'll toast. Hey.
1978.
Yay!
So first, before you go, just take a small sip. Exhale. Run it out. Then you take a second sip. You'll get a nice flavor profile.
Oh
I
my!
ain't gonna lie.
Wow!
Time out. Zoom in on my face.
Wait, don't you want a close up?
This right now is the smoothest tequila I've ever turned.
Wow.
I'm not saying this because they see me. Hey, this is on me and my mama, my daddy, and my dog. This right here is what you want.
Let's zoom in on the bottle.
Hey,
when you
Like,
bought it.
the
strong
bottle.
work. Hey,
Like
strong work.
This is
Strong
good.
work.
No, this is good. And I'm sorry, y'all see me like stop fighting on fruit flies because these fruit flies smell it
Before you go for the
and
next
they
sip,
want it. So this is
if
good.
you give it a swirl or two, I swear the flavor profile changes every time.
Like, for real. So, my tequila that I like, I know some cheaper tequilas, Pepe Lopez. And I let it go with rocks, a little bit of like lime.
Okay.
That's kind of like my thing. I just drink it straight up rocks. Yo, smooth. This? What? Like, literally, you can drink it like water. It looked like water in the glass.
Yeah.
So she said
Like,
she was
for
a
real.
tequila drinker. Is that the reason you poured so much for her?
I
You
mean,
hear her heavy on the glass.
I don't know who drives back to DC.
Hey, one song.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
This
Very
is
good.
delicious.
Thank you.
You definitely poured this like this was water.
I mean, it feel like it, tastes like it, I don't know. You mean,
I'm definitely not sipping slow.
hey, this is, yeah. So everything y'all said in the interview is factual, actual, and true. They did a good job. Shout out to everybody involved with this.
Shout out to their mama,
Right,
their daddies, their
everybody.
grandma, their aunties, their uncles,
Yes.
their firstborns, all of them. This is a family-owned wine. Lord, tequila company.
Family owned. My
Wow.
very own.
And I want to say thank you, right? Because people ask us all the time, well, how is your tequila? And I'm telling them, we got a great tequila. And people are like, okay, like that's what you're supposed to say because it's yours. But now you have a neutral third party that tastes it, that's telling you we got a good product.
Y'all can see it, I keep sipping it.
Check this out. We're not paid endorsers and none of that. So we do have free reign, like man, some trash. We
Or we
can't
could
say
just be
that.
like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, she probably cleaned it up. I don't know. She went to school all the times I did. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. This ain't it. This is it. This.
We try to make it
Wow.
like sweet and a good taste in the back end.
Yeah.
Because if you right.
There's no bite.
Like people don't like that part.
So I understand every burn. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You don't need no salt.
Right.
You don't need
You
no
can make a
lime.
nice mixed drink with that.
Yeah.
But it's not going to take away from any fruitiness or sweetness. It's not going to hurt because you're not going to, oh, what's the tequila in the background? Like, no, bro. That's going to go with any good mixed drink from somebody who knows how to put it together.
Y'all know what's up.
This is like,
Casamigos who?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
What's
and like Casamigos is only popular because didn't somebody rap about it and then all of a sudden
Hey, what's
like
hey,
Well,
rappers,
you have a lot of
rapping
rap
about
people who put that out there, but we have some people who will work this coming behind us down the pipe, just saying, bro, we're gonna get out there in front of you too. And not
Yes.
because they first they would say, because it's y'all, because we know you, because it's black owned. And then once they taste it, we're like, oh no. We're gonna get out because it's really good. Like that's really good, bro. We gotta get y'all out there. So once you finish that, take your time. Because I don't know if you want to put that Red Bull in the glass with the that you had your rosé.
So I'm gonna have to decline and share
Just put it.
with
With him?
bartender Ben.
Bartender.
Yeah, you don't have to sip out the same glass. So finish your white tequila.
Right. I want you to really let me know how this, because this is
I'm
my
not
first
mad at
time.
you.
I appreciate you.
The way you just
your
took that.
initial profile thing. No, like, I appreciate that.
Yo, this goes to show you how good the tequila is. Like, everybody cannot take it that smooth, right? Like, did you just see bartender Ben knock that back?
I ain't flinching, blinking nothing. I ain't twisting.
Yes.
Blancos are usually
You just put a dab in our. Oh wait, okay, good.
Did you get yours?
We're gonna share.
Now, you smell the profile on the Blanco. So, what do you think when you first smell it?
I'm excited
I
about
was trying to
that.
find the scripted words. I'm like, it smells good. I don't know what.
He's like, this smells like a man's cologne.
What do you smell it?
This is weird. I don't like. I can't. And I've
You
never
can't
had a wash before. No, I smell it, but like
Can't describe it.
this is. But the okay. So here's where I think we're at a loss for
It's
words.
not overpowering.
Because tequila usually, especially when we come to dark tequilas, when you usually smell them, they're overbearing,
Right.
and you're usually like, oh my god, this is gonna be hard
Right,
and
right,
typical.
right.
Oh, I'm gonna like, okay, let me like, you gotta muster up the strength for them.
We want to win you over from a little.
I'm like, this ain't like I can go. Like, yeah. But like that's I think where the words are for it.
Right.
Okay. Okay, wait. I want to do that.
Man, y'all did it. Like,
I don't know why I blew it. I'm so used to doing that with brown tequila. Like I don't know why I blow on brown tequila. Like I feel like you gotta like simmer it down.
Try that and you'll understand why we got it.
Wait a minute.
All right, take another sip.
Wait a minute.
Or a shot of it. You know, it's so smooth.
Yeah, no burn. You want to enjoy it. You go through the bottle. You know?
This
And you
is
can wake
so-
up in the morning for work.
I
hope so. I hope so.
I didn't act like I was a fire-breathing
Nah,
dragon.
you did.
You know how I be acting like after I take drugs?
Yeah.
I be like,
Yeah, she's like, yeah, she gotta take a breather.
like I gotta get my like asthma, like my inhaler, like.
This is definitely something you bring to the party, man.
Wait
So,
a minute.
Los Hermanos, 1978. They'll pick you up. You got the Blanco and the Reposado.
Wait, we gotta talk about this first. What is in this? What kind of juices and berries?
All of them.
All the good,
All the good stuff.
all the good hints of caramel, hints of vanilla.
I taste the vanilla. That's what it was. Okay, I was smelling vanilla then.
Right.
That's what I smelled was vanilla.
It's a hint of caramel, but definitely vanilla. When you drinking it after a while, if you still can taste it and smell it, now it's like an experience when you drink it. That's what we want. When we got it tequila, it should be an experience. You're not just getting drunk, you want to smell it. Like you put it up to your nose every now and then, and it smells good. And it tastes good. So that is the experience. Like that is the complete experience we're trying to bring back to the city. But that's what they taught us in Mexico, like it should be an experience. To complete the experience, you know how they do wine and cheese in California?
Yeah, you talking
In
about
Mexico,
this?
they do chocolate and tequila.
Where is our chocolate
And
drink?
right. We owe you all that experience. So when you come to the party, we owe you that experience.
Well, let's do that.
Golf clap, golf cap.
Go ahead, Martin. That's all right.
Yeah, my bad, bro. Let's do this. We got a bulk trade set up. Let it in. We have chocolate tequila. That's on brand with us because we want to experience it the way it's supposed to.
It was mind blowing to get a piece of chocolate like drinking water. Yeah, then I take a piece of chocolate too, and the chocolate taste does something to your mouth. So when you go back to the restaurant, it's like, is this what I just had 5 minutes ago? This can't be after the chocolate. So that was mind blowing experience. I was so glad to have that experience. So now we got a kind of edge because nobody here is sitting in the bar drinking chocolate with tequila and taking the shot out the door. I know, bro. Take a shot, taste that tequila, have a piece of chocolate for combo. When you go back to that glass, it'll be like, It's
You
a new
guys are
experience.
on to something.
Facts. I mean, that's what we gotta do. And we show people how to drink tequila.
Yeah, how to really drink it.
Tequila is shots. It's
No.
shots, you know?
You wasting the hard work that goes into it.
Right.
All the work they put into it, and that's what they said there in Mexico. Like, for you to take that back in a shot after all the hard work that goes into it, we showed you the hard work, that's disrespectful to the craft.
Wow.
A good tequila is sipping, and it's conversation, and that's how you do a good tequila. And he eating chocolate, and he's just putting on different bottles, and we're drinking. We had 100 proof tequila in Mexico, right? They don't have it in the States. So he's like, you ever have 100 proof tequila? So I'm like, no, 100 proof tequila. In my mind, being American, God, this is going to burn tape. And I tasted, I was like,
Not you melting.
sweet.
Melting
And
your mouth and
it was
in your
warm.
teeth.
It was incredible. I was like, this is 100 proof tequila, so it's really made out of people in Guadalajara, the heart of Mexico. And when they asked me the first time we were in Mexico, I said, yeah, I've been Cancun. They said, go ahead. It's not a real Mexico, my friend. Don't say that, though. That's not what got that Mexico. This is, you're in Mexico now, bro. This is Mexico. So from the heart of Mexico, from Baltimore, two brothers, I brought that real experience back, and I'm glad you like it, and I hope people really like it, and I'm happy with the product. I'm so happy.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a sip more of this.
So what is that? Is that water?
Yeah, take a sip.
I thought you had a water glass.
Oh, no, that's water.
Oh, no,
That's the cooler water. So we have cousin Danny today. Cousin Danny, who you guys really meet.
Cousin Danny, right?
That's cousin Danny right
Cousin
there.
Danny, y'all
She's
can-
so
she's beautiful.
amazing. She's so amazing. And she was not meant to be here to be in this capacity of behind the camera. She was meant to be in the tasting capacity. We just want to shout her out. She's so amazing, and she is a tech goddess, and she's coming out with her own sort of podcast, web, Zoom, tech world thing, and she's a tech genius herself. So I just want to give her a quick shout out and thank you.
Shout out,
Thank
Danny.
you. Thank you. Thank
Cousin
you.
Danny. And this is bartender Ben's cousin. So we just want to just say thank you, Danny, for all of your hard work today and helping us make this possible. But
Before we sign off, I'm
we're not gonna go
I'm
sign
gonna grab a
off
can
yet.
for Cousin Danny, so she can be seen and come to the shot.
Yes, but we're not signing off yet. I just want to shout her out real quick. So I'm gonna ask her, has anyone asked any questions about the tequila or anything right now?
Not yet. No.
Because sometimes people be like, say the name of the tequila again. So just want to make sure.
Where can people buy it? So you gotta make sure.
Yeah, where can people purchase?
But right now we're working on, we're gonna take the Master P route and do distribution ourselves.
Yes.
And we know all about owners, we know the restaurant owners, so as we're humble enough to go in there as owners and say, hey man, this is our product, we're local kids, we're local guys, you know, and we're gonna do that in our DC. I'm so blessed with our DC deal to be in DC and be in larger restaurants and I'm washing already, but for here, we're gonna do the distribution. By the time the party comes, we'll have a few locations we'll set up. That way people can buy the bottles there or where they can go get it, it'll be available. But it's finally here and it's in the city and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna do our own distribution for right now as a small team to go meet the people so they can know the owners personally. Because you know, we were told the bar people like that. What's your story? We're the owners, this is our story. Take a chance on it. And if most of them like you guys, oh I like that. We'll put it in there, we're gonna roll with it, man.
Wait, go ahead and tell Lax, Washington, D.C., Lax Wine and Spirits. Go ahead, man, tell them about Lax.
We already know about that.
Come on, Lax.
And they got two locations.
No, but
we
yes.
try, and we're gonna try to do what we need to do to get it in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we will. I apologize to the viewers.
Wait, but that's your number one question usually. That goes to show how good this is because it's number one question.
What's that?
For alcohol.
Yes!
Oh, I already.
Because you didn't have to ask.
No. Yeah. 40%. Yeah, 40%. Okay. So, you know, but usually it always hits that mark of 40. That's right. With wine, always ask because it's very. You may get a wine that's 10% alcohol. Right. Like close to 14.5.
That's high.
Right. That's nice. That's
what
very
we
nice.
really love.
I like the lady with the hat on the bottle. She did a nice job.
And her name on her
It's
head.
sexy. Yeah.
When she
The
did,
studs and
she
stuff.
did.
That was on her album?
Yes, this is her. Oh,
So-
yes.
And this song else I'm gonna show y'all.
And we gotta give this to y'all too.
Right. So this comes off, right?
Right.
And it's still with your glass. So you know people that
What's your name?
Okay.
my man Andy got a patent on this and all of that.
And that caught my eye on the bottle.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
When
She
the
did a good
light
job
hit the
there.
ice, it's twinkle and glistening. Just saying.
Yeah, so
That is a good job.
Shout out to Coach the Film.
Shout out to her. That is a good
that
job.
look real off, like rich and like.
Don't look like a wrist like.
Yeah, I know, man.
So I mean, and that's another connection too. Like making sure we connect you guys to great wine makers like this, as you guys are great tequila makers. Like because you know in Alabama they may need somebody out there. You know.
I'm glad you said that because doors just been opened up and coming to the black networking has been incredible. The people we just was with her name's
Victoria Butler.
Victoria Buckland.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she was like, bro, you guys can come down to Tennessee to the distillery. Because I was saying, that barbecue legendary like they say it is in Tennessee?
Yeah.
She said, we have one at the distillery.
Yeah.
And she invited, and just for the fact, we got the master blender for Uncle Mary's whiskey inviting us to come down. It's like, that's how things are changing right now. So I'm so confident we can go anywhere with your product, and these people are like, hey, these are my guys from Baltimore. You know, they don't get the South region. So it's like, it's hitting me slowly but surely, but I'm just showing up. And when I meet people like you to offer, to come up here and take the time to sit down with us, we are truly humble people. And that means so much to us. Like, you can do anything else. I really appreciate you guys. Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, of course, and I mean, thank you for letting us.
Thank you, Cousin Danny. Y'all can't see this beautiful person holding the phone. Thank you, Cousin Danny. Cousin Danny. You want a glass of anything? Because I'll pour it for you. What do you want?
Because then
What do
we'll
you
end up
want?
with that the rest of it out.
Well, you know I love reposado.
Okay.
And cousin Danny, you know, studied abroad in Spain, so she loves a good tequila as
Wow,
well. So.
nice.
Oh, I live
Yeah,
there.
I'm hyping up.
I
I'm
live
hyping up.
there.
Wow.
But
Nice.
no. And also, too, I want to thank you guys, too, because you guys welcome us here to Baltimore with open arms and, you know, letting us at the podcast come, sample this with you, and then also supporting Bartender Ben, as you know, he's a veteran black-owned business owner himself, and he is in the running for Master Recording Studio in the DMV for the second year in a row. So I want to shout that out real quick. So thank you for
Strong work.
supporting that. So we want to thank you guys for that because that's huge. And
Yes.
a black
Absolutely.
veteran at that, owning a recording studio in DC, just like you all in Baltimore. It's hard, right? It's hard.
And we had a veteran
Being-
say this was good, guys.
That's right. A veteran. Look.
A veteran.
Look at that bit. Look at that bit. So we just want to thank everyone, and this is great black excellence here, you know, and you know we thank our allies who are supportive, you know, because actually Coast to Film is a women-owned company. We
Praise
thank
her.
them, and Andy, shout out to him. We just, you know, this whole wine and spirits industry is very supportive, and just want to thank everybody who was a part of it because everybody embraces everyone, and we just really appreciate it because it ain't easy out here.
Yeah.
So just want to thank everyone. So want to give you guys, I don't even know what time it is. I have no thoughts in time. Oh, 10 minutes. We got plenty of time, but just want to give you guys an opportunity to talk freely or ask any questions or tell people about anything that you want to talk about with your tequila specifically. Because I know you were talking about the Anejo is coming out. And so I know we were saying next year, but like you're also going to Mexico in October. I think bartender Ben and I, I'm checking so like just want to talk about like all these amazing things you guys have. Like, come on.
And I'll come behind you.
I know I just said a lot, so just throwing everything out.
So last year in November we went to Mexico for the first time to do the whole process to tequila, and our mind was just blown. Like 3 days down there every day was a mind-blowing experience. So we decided we're gonna go back. We're gonna take our family with us to give our family that experience. And so because we told people leading up to that trip that we were doing tequila, and people, you hear people tell stories all the time. They're gonna do this, and people are like, okay. But when we got to Mexico and we started posting on social media, our pages took off, just blowing up, and people really started seeing that it was real. And so what we decided was that in May of 2020, we're going to do tequila tours. So we're going to
in the agave field.
Let's get 2 tickets over here.
So you guys say, if you feel as though I got my family members, we got like 8 to 10 people, we all going. We all go with you. We have a tour guide, place to stay, all the distillers. You can have the whole experience. Go to the city tequila, try some of the different tequilas. Go to the agave field, chop agave, sit with master distillers. It's a whole different experience. Like, anytime you want to go and get in the pool and do that, but this experience right here is one I want everyone to have at least once. The brother want to do tequila tours too, so we're on that.
And also on the tour, like we set it up to go to Jose Cuervo to give people a look at the big distilleries to see how it's made, to see the experience. Then we take them to a smaller family owned distilleries. So you're going to get that intimate experience and you get the contrast to tequila. So when you're coming back here, you got a different experience. You live in the knowledge about picking the tequilas.
I love that.
It's a nice experience. I swear they treated us really, really nice down there. Like we went to Anastasio, Renee. Yeah. Anastasio, he owns his own distillery out of that. And one thing about this thing right here, this magical thing right here, this thing right here, this kind of thing. He had a family from Minnesota, Asian family, a big family, and we was all on the truck, and we drove down on the truck, down to the field. When we came back, he wrapped up the tour, and the owners of everyone was like, they tapped us. Everyone good, they sent everyone home good, back up, and we sitting there. Now that everyone's gone, they sat there and they what you guys doing? What's going on there? This and that. Come on, drink with us. They closed up shop and said, bring out beers, and we got tequila, we just want to sit and drink for a while. You guys want it? No, not at all.
Why would we?
Right, and they show us a different level of love. And even the tour guide, when he was going back, he was like, bro, you want to go to my house? Get something to eat? We're like, my goodness, like, I wasn't expecting that kind of engagement, but they really let everyone go, and they held the brothers back, and we sat for hours, man, we drink, and so now we got partnerships with them. We go down there twice a year, and it's like, you guys are back, man, welcome back, man. So you guys experience that with you got to, I swear, you gotta come with us.
So you guys are hearing this. I'm going to Mexico in October and May. Thanks. Thank you. Bartender Ben, are you going?
Bartender Ben, before you drink it, swirl it around and smell it one more time. It never loses its place with the current ritual.
Bartender Ben is like, this is amazing. Let me just tell you, he's also Bitcher Ben.
Thank you.
Bismarcky Ben. Bob Builder Ben.
I like that, man.
I mean, again, like, before I drink this, and it's quick, really quick,
Hey, I know who's driving home.
Yes, please.
All right.
Cousin Daddy, great.
And maybe on back up. This is very, very smooth. Like, I really just want to reiterate that to everybody who's watching. When you drink this, it's not like you want tequila. At the end, you start doing that, start putting it back in your tongue.
Right. That burn and how many major brands without saying a name? You know,
I said the name.
That our people every cookout run and grab 4 or 5 bottles of that.
Close to me though.
I say a lot of and it tastes like rubbing alcohol, especially when it's clear. It tastes like alcohol. Alcohol.
Oh, and it's
we don't have
over.
alcohol taste. It's supposed to be good tequila and it's overpriced. No.
So
We have a good price profile, good taste.
How much a bottle is it?
We're staying from 38 to 40.
Come on, Jesus.
We're not going over 40 because we want to be people to, we rather go in abundance and do numbers than say, we know the $50 about 50, $60. Who are they to come out like that? No. 38, 40 bucks, you can't complain. And a bottle is a liter. You get a liter bottle.
Right.
Did you just see how I just took that sip? This was full to here when we started.
Right.
I've been sipping this like
You had to drive the bar to the bed.
It's like my third
He's
class.
like in the record.
I'm lit. I'm on my best behavior right now. I'm trying to be cool. They did everything right. I'm lit.
Thank you.
Maintain it. I got to be professional on camera.
I thank you again, man, for this platform tonight.
Hey,
Thank you.
It's always here for you.
Yes.
It's always here. We definitely want to see, us doing great, amazing things, and this is that.
Thank you.
Like, look at it. I mean, even you get like the power.
The label is what
labeling.
got to me. Yeah. And it says family owned on it.
Oh my God, like, come on, man.
And that's how we decrease the racial wealth gap, right, within the Black community, is making sure we create family-owned businesses. That's how we make sure our family have generational wealth. These white people, I'm sorry if you're white, you guys know about this, which I'm speaking, so just ignore this section. To my Black people, my Hispanic, my Afro-Latinx, and Caribbean friends. This is how we create generational wealth, and we create abundance for our families, and we leave generations for our kids and grandkids and great-grandkids, so they come in the world and have something, so that they don't believe that they come from nothing, right? Like that they know that they have a purpose in this world. Is because we create these businesses, we create opportunities, we create avenues. And this is one of those things, and especially in the wine and spirits world, because we're not supposed to be here, right? It is one of those worlds and industries that have been secluded for so long that it's hard to get into. The barrier of entry is so hard, but when you get in, let everybody you can in, and especially your family, but also be mindful of your family. But everybody ain't good. Every cousin ain't good. So it's just. All the good cooks.
That's a good move. Right, we family. Me and my brother, he has a son and a daughter, I have a son and a daughter. And one thing we said, we want to leave our kids something beside our last name.
That's right.
Something beside them.
Give them a few dollars.
There's something that Floyd Mayweather said before, he's like, your kids can't be legacy. They can't spend legacy.
Right.
So, legacy has a monetary weight back behind.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, I know y'all gonna get hell.
All I can say, whenever we party, you can be like, oh, I can call Will and Donta. Oh, yeah, that's my buddy. Will, hey, where you at?
And we need that. Where you at? So you
Where you
know,
at?
hey.
Yeah. You were there at the beginning. That's why I like relationships like that. Because you can say, before they even grew up, before they got anywhere, like, I know how to, like, grow. They want people to mean a lot to you. And those relationships, as you grow up, really mean something. You know what I'm saying? People along the way, when you're on and you see you moving, and you like to be a part of that, yeah, I'll take that too. But I remember the people from the day one platform, bro, before you even started saying, hey, I'll give you a try. I'll deal with you guys. That means a lot to me. Yeah, thank you.
Definitely, this is a good product. It's a good product. And I drink a lot.
You didn't get any birds in the bin by nothing, guys.
Hey, I tend to ball.
You see the effects of the repo creeping up. That's 1978. You see it. You see it.
I'm aware proudly.
Somebody's gonna be asleep in the back of the car.
Yes.
Very quick.
Snoring loud, all of that. Shit real good. I'm gonna be laid back, all of that. Because it is. Like these brothers put together really good product with. Like for real. Like
I hope most people feel the same way. Like
they will. They have
you know, the first is I'm a supporter because it's black. I don't even care how it is. But if you say I'm a supporter because it's black and it's actually good, so then they're like, wow, I'm behind you guys.
Because I do it the way. I'm like, man, look, we got good product.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay y'all regardless of the other.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hold you to a higher regard
Yeah.
because we are black and because we know that the accountability level
and we have an expert here that can tell you when it comes to X-ray, you think you better get right. With a few lines of tequilas, I can say we are better. We actually are better.
Hey. I don't have no reluctancy in my voice.
We are better. We are better.
Hey, this is the best tequila I had. Period. And I done made a lot of tequila. Come on, I took shots everywhere.
Yes.
Of everything that you can imagine tequila.
I can't wait for Cousin Danny to get hers.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up because I know that Cousin Danny wants to
My
answer.
arms hurt.
We got a studio audience in the background now.
Cousin Danny.
Yeah.
Cousin Danny, you want to come real quick?
Sure, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Wait, Cousin Danny, don't move the camera.
Come on. Go ahead, Cousin Danny.
Okay.
Oh, yay. All right, that's good. Yes.
That one, the only one that had rose, so you're good with that one. That was mine.
Cousin Danny, just a little bit. You don't have to do a little bit.
She's like, whoa.
You know.
So, because I think it's fine because it's like glasses, so I
So I do this, right? Yes.
Take a deep, when you inhale it, take a deep smell and pull it in first.
Smells good. Oh, I feel like the studio audience is about to get cool. Come on, studio audience! Hey! Come on, bitch, I see them. I love me some more.
Slide over a little bit, Tay.
Yes. So.
Danny, come on, let me taste it. You tasted it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you all so much for watching today. We appreciate you. Thank you. Join us next week. We got some more amazing guests for the Rose Hour. Follow, if you don't already, Los Hermanos 1978 Tequila. They are on Instagram. They have an event in Baltimore on February 10th. September. Oh my God, did I say February?
September 10th, 7 to 10 at the Charles. At the Charles.
At the Charles. So follow. We're gonna keep posting about it. And don't forget to vote for Fairhill Studios for Best Recording Studio on Washington City Paper. Ta-ta for now, friends.
Thank you.
I love it.
Will, you like the clear better? You like clear?